Mindy Murray. Give it up.
Hi everybody. It's always great to be back, and I've been listening backstage, and you guys have had some really great music. So when they asked me to play tonight, I was real excited because I was asked recently to do the New Jersey Folk Festival in August, and what I'm doing there is I'm doing some of the songs that I've written about New Jersey. So I'm going to throw in a couple of them tonight, and also I'm going to throw in one that nobody else has heard yet, which I'd like to preview them here. So, but this first song is called George B. Fell, and it's about a Quaker who in the 1800s, there was a freshet, which I don't know if you know what that is, but it's when the ice breaks upriver and it comes roaring down and it takes the bridges and everything with it. And so the man's name was George B. Fell, so it was kind of like maybe his destiny to fall in the river. But so what a funny story about this song is I was reading an article in the local newspaper, and it was the story of George B. Fell, and the journalist at the end said, "I can't believe that after all these years nobody has written a ballad for George B. Fell." So that night I wrote this ballad for George B. Fell, so hopefully you'll like it. 'Twas the Delaware freshet of 1841. Looked up from taking toes to where that sound came from. Saw ice and rocky never could outrun. And George fell, George fell, George fell, George B. Fell. It started far upriver as the ice began to melt. Huge chunks of ice became dislodged to the force that could be felt. Word was heard from miles away as the devil's hand was dealt. To George fell, George fell, George fell, George B. Fell. Dead center on that center bridge as the deck was ripped away. He grabbed onto a jagged plank and he began to pray. Houses, broken furniture, and a coffin led the way. George fell, George fell, George fell, George B. Fell. His nephew jumped up on a horse and sped to Lambertville. Learning all the townspeople was all that he could do. George was pushed beneath the bridge with a force that couldn't kill. George fell, George fell, George fell, George B. Fell. Now o'er the falls of New Hope on that very edge of town, clean was a clear like the lightning knocked her crown past. Washington's crossing is still on each ground. And George fell, George fell, George fell, George B. Fell. Just then Edward Nicholson, a fisherman by trade, jumped in the swirling turbulence of cool and watery gray. Crossed up wreckage and icebergs, he finally made the save. Of George fell, George fell, George fell, George B. Fell. But George was never quite the same after his crew was brushed with death. His life had flashed before his eyes, but he water sucked his breath. Each time he tried to blow the guys, hear the roar of that freshet. And George fell, George fell, George fell, George B. Fell. That was George Fell. The next song is another song about Jersey, and it's called the Trenton Local, and I actually previewed this here before releasing it like earlier in the year, so you may have heard this one before if you're a regular. It's called the Trenton Local. It's written by Gene Ritchie, and you probably all know it. It's West Virginia mining disaster. So did you see him walking? It was early this morning. He passed by your house on his way to the coast. He was tall, he was slender, and his dark eyes so tender. Occupation was mining. West Virginia was his home. It was just about noon. I was feeding the children, and Mosley came running to give me the news. Number 8 is all flooded. Many men are in danger. I don't know their numbers, but I fear they're all doomed. So I picked up the baby and I left all the others to comfort each other and pray for our own. There's Timmy, 14, and there's John, not much younger. Soon their own time be coming tall, he was slender, and his dark eyes so tender. Occupation was mining. West Virginia was his home. So, I'd like to do another New Jersey song, and I have to tell you what the connection is because it's not going to be probably obvious unless I go. The song is called Halfway to Hell, and what it is in the 1930s, okay, I did not mean that. In the 1930s, they started building the Golden Gate Bridge, and it was the first time that they actually used nets under a bridge to keep the guys from getting killed. And there were 19 men who actually fell into the nets and whose lives were saved by the nets. And they formed this club, and they met until the day that the last one died to like reminisce about the building of the bridge and the fact that they used to call it Halfway to Hell because if you fell, it was said that you were going to hell. So anyway, okay, the New Jersey connection is that Roebling Steel made all of the cable for the bridge. So it may be a stretch, but this is actually a song about New Jersey. Okay. So anyway, so this is called Halfway to Hell. And it kind of has a chorus that's down, 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 down. Feel free. Halfway to hell as the story unfolds. Hanging down for heaven in that car and cold, but Lady Luck was with them. They never got wet, they just saw how close anyone can get to going down, 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 down. That's 19 men felt the strength of those ropes. There was no time to play, no time for hope. Just one misstep and then instant regret. They just saw how close every man can get to going down, 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 down. 11 million spent would equal one lost life. That's the calculation actuaries will provide, but fewer lives were lost than ever would expect. They all knew how close they didn't get to going down, 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 down. The workers were engaged in an aerial array. They laid that deck over San Francisco Bay, but 19 times there would be that misstep. They were always on the verge of finding just how close they get to going down, 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 down. One day a platform crashed through this 5-ton crane, and it took 10 men with it to a watery grave. It was just a up, it's like I gotta write a song about that. So anyway, the next song is a song that you will recognize called, hopefully anyway, Hobo's Lullaby. Get sing along. We are so moved. Go to sleep, you weary hobo. Let the towns drift slowly by. Can you hear the heel rails humming? That's a hobo's lullaby. Do not think about tomorrow. Let tomorrow come and go. Tonight you're in a nice warm boxcar, safe from all the wind and snow. Go to sleep, you weary hobo. Let the town drift slowly by. Can you hear the steel rails humming? That's a hobo's lullaby. I know the police cause you trouble. They cause trouble everywhere. But when you die and go to heaven, there'll be no policeman there. Go to sleep, you weary hobo. Let the town drift slowly by. Can you hear the steel rails humming? That's a hobo's lullaby. I know your clothes are torn and tattered, and your hair is turning gray. Lift your head and smile at trouble. You'll find happiness someday. Go to sleep, you weary hobo. Let the town drift slowly by. Can you feel the steel rails humming? That's the hobo's lullaby. Go to sleep, you weary hobo. Let the towns drift slowly by. Can you hear the steel rails humming? That's a hobo's lullaby. Okay, this is another New Jersey song, and this song is about it's about Mother Jones, leading a group of children from Kensington and Philadelphia up through Bucks County, up through across to Trenton, and up through Princeton, and up into New York to the to where the president had his summer home, and trying to tell them how poorly the children were being treated. So this was one of my bandmates, Kevin McCluskey, wrote this along with me. So this is called the Children's March. We played it here before. From Kensington up to New York City, 100 miles, and the hope for publicity for the cause. She'd give those
fight like hell for the living. That's what she said. She just ain't forgiving anymore. Ah, she just declared war. From Bristol to Barstow to the city of Princeton, with drum and fife and the help of the citizens on the way. They just got one chance to play. If all the dead fight like hell for the living, that's what she said. She just ain't forgiving anymore. Nah, she just declared war. To us debate, I say, Mr. President, things are so lit, make apartments for his residents at the shore. But he just slammed the door. If all the dead fight like hell for the living, that's what she said. She just ain't forgiving anymore. She just declared war. She just declared war.
Can we do one more, please?
Surely.
Thank you so much.
Okay, this will be a sing-along, I promise. This is a Lead Belly song. And even though you're not leaving yet, everybody has to, we have a couple more bands. But we're going to do Irene Goodnight, okay?
Irene, good night. All right, I'm going to do a closer. I'm going to do a song about my family losing their house and their farm during the Depression. What will you give for a 40-acre farm? Farmhouse and livestock, orchard by the bar, throwing the plow and a car. We'll start getting on this farm. It's going once, gone twice, so it's going once, gone twice, so. Child on near Torresdale, got it for a song. Mother had 9 children there, one walking along, but dreams don't stretch out that far. I hear 1,000 on this farm. It's going once, gone twice, so. It's going once, gone twice, so. Eggplant and beans and corn in the field out back. They just couldn't sell enough to pay off the tax. Telling the kids was pretty hard. I hear 2,000 on this car. It's going once, gone twice, so. It's going once, gone twice, so. A tractor was not in the cards, they used a horse and plow. And in the shadow of Billy Kent, they raised chickens and cows. But in the end, they stood there hard and hard. I hear 3,000 on this car. It's going once, gone twice, so. It's going once, gone twice, so. Peaches were their final hope. They took them into town. But in 1929, no fire came around. Fruit and hope dashed upon the ground. I hear 4,000 on this car. It's going once, gone twice, so. It's going once, gone twice, so. It's going once, gone twice, so. It's going once, gone twice, so.
What do you think?